Okay, I I have tried to do this particular video several times, and I messed up. The voice was too low, or I made mistakes, which made me sound stupid, and I don't like that. So I'm going to try again to show you some of the houses in the game, and this happens to be mine. And all these decorations you buy or make and put in here. So you when you get it, it's bare walled. You can buy partitions. I'll show you some upstairs, but you can buy partitions that look like these walls, so you can actually partition this off into rooms if you want to. I've never found a way I really like it that way, but that's what that is. And I have to show you my little guy. That was wrong. Hang on. Now I'll show you my little guy. I hope you can hear that. I actually bought a property somebody was selling, and this was in their house, and so he came with their house, and I was thrilled because I wanted one, but I didn't know how to get him. Anyway, he's nothing. It's all he is. I have a cat somewhere that moved. Oh, here she is. Look, this is a mechanical cat. It's actually kind of scary. I mean, that's kind of scary, but it's cool. Anyway, so this is my living room, and I showed you my bar in the first video, so I won't show you that again. This painting I bought, somebody in the game captured that, and I bought that painting. Totally cool. And this is my upstairs, my storage trunks. You can have several trunks in a house, but you are limited. This is a bookcase, which has books that I've acquired in the game by doing quests and things, and you can get books, and so there you can actually read them, and it's a real story to one of the stories that goes along with the game, which is cool if you like to do stories in the game. I like this table. This is a ghost table, but when you light it up, it comes to life. And it was to celebrate some anniversary or something. But anyway, it's kind of cool. And the pianos and other musical instruments, you can actually play if you have music on you. I don't own any music, so I can't play them. But it's kind of cool that you can do that. It doesn't sound like a piano, but it's in-game music. This bedroom set I got for my treehouse, which I did not put up. Huge mistake, but I didn't, because I thought that the taxes were going to be too high. I had heard rumor they were increasing taxes on multiple properties, and so I didn't put it up. I wasn't sure I still wanted to play the game. Anyway, this is one of the partitions that you can get, but like I said, you can get some that look just exactly like the walls also. This fireplace is a piece of furniture, so I just put it there as kind of part of the partition. And this is my bedroom. So you can sleep on this bed and regenerate your health and your labor, so that you have more labor if you run out. But you have to lay there like 8 minutes or something to do that. Okay, so this is my beautiful balcony that looks out over the little pond, and that's my echo bird, echo owl. Isn't he cute? They call him an echo owl because you can chat something in front of him and he will repeat the chat, not out loud, but in the chat thing he will. This is the elevator. Did I show that? Yes, I showed the elevator in the first video. So that's your elevator. And I put these steps here. These are just pieces of brick or blocks that you can put around. And I stacked them up here to make steps because I don't like that this porch is so narrow. And I would fall off of there all the time. So I I put this so that I wouldn't fall off, and so that I could get up there from this side without having to jump a few times to get up on the porch. Anyway, and it doesn't look good because I couldn't get at an angle where I could put them exact, but it gets the job done, so that's fine with me. This is a decoration I put on here. These are cool. We got these in a event that we did. Kind of cool. And now, this house property, it only comes to about here. So the edge of the border of this, you'd have a very small front yard, you see. So because we could get these little 8x8 farms for not too much, or when they first came out, you acquired them by doing quests and stuff. It was cool, some of them. And anyway, and when I came back to the game, they allowed you to get 2 more because you could only have 3 in the beginning. So now I have 5. So I set them up here so that I would have extra room in my front yard. So I thought that was a cool idea. Anyway, and this is my... Oh, I can never remember the name when I'm not filming. I'll tell you the name of this, but I can't remember, so I'm just going to call it a pavilion. Anyway, this belongs to me, and as you see, it's surrounded by my butterfly bushes. And the trees I put because I do a daily quest that requires stuff that I get off of these trees. So I plant the trees so that I can collect like this. And the bananas I collect for my elephant, which I showed you in the last video. This is we got this one year. I think you might still be able to get these in something we did. This is also a bed. You can lay down in here and regenerate. Oh, I forgot to show you my kitties on here last time. Look at that little kitten. He's like my little puppy. Supposed to help him grow up, but I don't want him to, so there he is. Isn't he cute? Look at that. Just adorable. I hope this is clearer than my last video. I haven't figured out yet how to work all this. So that's my house, and then this is another gazebo that belongs to me, whatever they're called. And then this is another one that belongs to me. So those are my 3 properties plus my little 8x8s. And I own a treehouse like this one right here. And I would love to get this space if this guy ever... He doesn't place... I mean, he doesn't use the property, so I'm hoping someday he'll just go away, and I'm going to try to acquire this piece. I want this piece so that I can put my butterfly bushes all around it and incorporate it into my yard. But these tree houses have a lot of space to build. I'm going to show you what the border looks like by taking out. Okay, so don't mind the pink thing. That's my farm. That I'll set it over there. But these gray marks that you can see here, that's the border of the property. So the tree houses give you lots and lots of planting room. So do the mansions like this one. On the sides, you get lots and lots of planting room. Not in the back at all, but on the sides. So that's what the lot sizes look like on each of these. Anyway, so I really want one of these. I really want to put my treehouse back up. I should have done it when I first set this down. But I expected there to be this big war for the land, and so I was just not going to do it. And then nobody was here. So I set down my 3 parcels, and still nobody was here. And I just didn't place it. And I could have put it right exactly where that other one was. But oh well, regrets. This is Terry's little 8x8, and this is Terry's 8x8. He's got a sheep pen on here, and this belongs to somebody else. Terry tried to get it, but he couldn't get it. Somebody else got it. This is his 16 by 16 with his goats and yadas. And this is his 16 by 16 with the bears. Now, he's trying to make a male, he's trying to get a male bear to make babies because you can get a very bear mount that's worth a lot of gold if you want to sell it, or you can keep it. They're supposed to be really cool anyway. So when he first put all these down, he had one male, and then the male didn't mate, and so he sent the male away. And I said, you should just keep the females and keep putting one in the middle and try to get another male. Well, so far, and now I've started playing, because he just wants to not do it, but I started placing the baby one, and so far it keeps being a female, but there you are. This is his gazebo. I can't remember the name. This is our little work area in this housing district. Each housing district has a work area where you can make packs and go to Mirage Isle, and there's a male bird and a warehouse guy. Anyway, that's what the housing looks like. Terry owns this. This is a mining house, and these are thatched roof houses. And when you buy them, they're not tall like this. Like the thing that's up on top is just sitting right here on the bottom. So all you're buying is this little area right here. It is your house. This is all there is. And then you can improve it, and it puts it up on these stilts and gives you some sort of ability, like this one's a mining, and you can plant crops in here. Don't do it. And then this one, he owns this one, and this is a farming house, so he's got goats in here. And same thing, but he's got furniture in this one, so he can rest if he wants to. But now, and if you belong in these houses, this fireplace, if you light the fireplace, you can get an ember. If you own the house, you can get an ember by lighting the fireplace and then getting an ember. And then any place you are in the world, you can ember home for free. It doesn't cost you anything. So that's one of the really cool things about owning a house. And since I'm in his family, I could light this and then record this in my book, so I could port to here. It would cost me a hereafter stone, but I could port to here from anywhere. But since my own house is here, I don't need to do that. But if he had a house in another area of the map, which I'll show you, this is our continent, and if he had a house anywhere else here that I didn't want to have to run to each time, I could port there. This is the red. These guys are like our enemies. This is their continent. This is where the cats live. Sometime I'll show you the difference. And then this is bad to everybody. Everybody who comes in here can kill everybody else. You can just find these blues mean it's up here just for a moment in peace. These 4 areas are in peace, so nobody can kill you here right now. You could go there and do questing and everything. Nobody could kill you, but you can get killed in even over here. You can get killed by anybody over there. So it's just part of the game. Okay, so those are our houses here, and then Terry owns another property. Oh, I have to stop on the way to show Lori if she's watching. Oh, is it gone? Maybe they took it. Let me get off of this and look. I love this gazebo thingy here. I want one of these. I can get one, but I just don't know where I'd put it until I get my other property. Oh, here's what I wanted to show Lori. Look at this mermaid. I don't know if you can do anything with her. Usually when I ride up here, she's standing and she sits down real quick. But isn't that pretty? That's so cool. Anyway, I think of Lori every time I see that. Anyway. So Terry's other house is this mansion right here. So I'll show you the mansion, and I'm not thrilled with the floor. Here's the truth. I'm not thrilled with any of the floor plans on any of these houses. I just think that these were created by men, and a woman could have made them a more home, comfy. But these are, you could put partitions up, partition this out and make room, but it's not set up so you can put a nice little fireplace setting here and it look okay. And I don't know. And then there's the second story is non-existent. You just have this platform which you can jump off of and stuff. But here's a balcony. I'd have made this a little larger, but you can put furniture out here. And then this is the large room upstairs, which makes a nice big bedroom, but then you only have one bedroom. So, and you notice no bathrooms, no kitchens. Kind of disappointing. If I was making it, I'd make bathroom and kitchen. And then here's this little alcove, which is kind of useless, but it's cute. I mean, but useless. So this is a decoration. You could buy these. This was a decoration for, February 14th. Valentine's, yeah, there it is. And you could get some other things too, but it's kind of cute. And I kind of think you can sleep in there and maybe get sleep points. I don't know. I don't own it, so I don't know. But then there's these little houses. This is really cheap house that the cheapest house about that you can buy is this one here. And they come, again, without being up on stilts. When you buy them, they're just a little square house. But it's a good way to get a piece of property. They don't have a lot of land around them when you do, but at least you can get a house to get an Ember to be able to come home for free. And generally, that's the first house you'll own is one of these. This is up on this blocks because the land's not flat. So to make the house, anyway, that's what that's for. These, though, that's a plaza, and you can buy a plaza. It takes lots of room to build. So, and then what it does is it gives the community a place to use some resources, but the owner of it can decorate it, and that's kind of cool. This is another mansion, another type of mansion. I can't go in there because he's got his doors closed, but that's just the other type of mansion. Now this is my favorite new house. This one right here on my left. This is a witch's house, and I just love this little house from the outside. Is that not adorable? I just love this little house. It's so cute, and it has it grows things on the side. Oh, I forgot to show you that on the other one, but this, like the thatched roof, this one will grow things, and you can climb the vine, I'm assuming, to the roof, and collect little, not that anybody ever does, because you don't get enough to make it worth your while, but you could. And then this also has planters, you see here, so you could plant stuff in there. And the floor plan's okay, but it's just so tiny. If they made this into a larger house, I would just own this one. I love the looks of this little house. But look at how cramped. They put this bed there, and you can't even get there without jumping. It's just not got enough space to really decorate, but come on. So those are some of the houses. I think there's some others that I want to show you, but I'll do it as I play the game and do other things. There's a, oh, I was going to show you, there is a mushroom house. Oh, and these little tents. These little tents are new. They, and I don't own any, so I'm not sure. But this appears to be an 8 by 8 plot of land, and you can put furniture in here. Like they have their little, look at having a pirate's chest. Really is too. And I believe they probably can get an ember from this fireplace. And I'm thinking that's the draw. Besides that they're so cute, but I mean that's the draw. One of the cute, because there's always 8 by 8 spaces all over the place. So if you could get enough of these, you just plop them in different areas, and then you could fly there for free. If you can get an ember, which I think would be totally cool. Because I don't know how many embers you can own. Oh, but anyway, I was going to show you this mushroom house. What my furniture was, that little furniture I showed you that I got for my treehouse. It was actually designed for this little mushroom house. Isn't that cute? But I don't own one. I don't want to own one, but I think they're cute. I don't know if you can improve these and make them better. They have planters for planting, and it's just this little area. But if I remember right, there's a secret room up there. If you get, you would go up on a house, and you could, if you got in a certain place, you would kind of just slip into this room. And I think it's a flaw. It was, maybe you can't even do it anymore. I don't know. I think it was a flaw in the design where you kind of, sometimes in these games, you can slip into under the earth and you're stuck there. This little room you could get back out of, but it was actually a room up there. I mean, if you slipped into it, you were in an actual room with a floor and everything, so that's kind of cool. Probably most people aren't aware of that. Somebody in our guild had discovered it because he got close to it and slipped in there. But anyway, so that's our houses and some of the other houses in the game. There's one more I want to show you. It's a dessert house. Oh, and then the beanstalk. The beanstalk is something you should see. And so maybe I'll go ahead and show you. So hang on and let me go there. Hey, this is a dessert house. And I think they're cute, but I'm not one, it's not for me, but I think they're cute. And they have furniture that you can get made specifically for the house. So, cute. And then this is the beanstalk. And I won't be able to show you the elevator because I don't know who this house is. This won't let me loot unless they're in my guild. No, I can't use their house. Oh, they planted this tree here. There's not normally a tree there. Anyway, if you don't use the elevator, you have this path that I will fall off of. Absolutely no doubt if I owned this and did this often, I would fall all the time. But I'll get you up here. And I don't know if it's going to let me go higher. The main part of the house is up this vine, and no, it's not going to let me use the vine either. So this is just the main part of the house is up further, and I'm going to tell you it is high up off the ground once you get up there. And I'll show you sometime on Mirage Isle. I can take you all over the house. But anyway, this is and the beanstalk, I believe you have to pay real money to get. The witch's house too, you pay real money to get. So I don't have the desire to own it. They're expensive. But look, pretty cool looking. I mean, that's pretty cool. anyway, so that's the how our housing and some of the houses that you can own, and this is what a housing district looks like. You cannot put a house down just anywhere you want. They've got borders. If I were to take out my house to place, you could see the borders. But there's a lot of housing areas around to see. I mean, to put stuff, but it is hard to get a land. People like me, we like to own lots of land, so it's hard to get a piece of land. Although Terry got his mansion down because somebody either pulled their stuff or if you don't pay your taxes, your house will go away. And so sometimes people lose their house that way because they forget to come in and pay their taxes. And I was running around in our area and saw this big open space and told Terry, I'll bet you could put your mansion there. And so he did. So every once in a while that happens. And there's lots and lots of places to put houses. So you can find a place lots of times that lets you plop a house down. This is some of the decorations that these people decorated theirs. All these little things you can get by doing stuff in the game. I don't remember how. This is a mail bird that you can get your mail from, and when he flies up and takes that ball with him to deliver the mail, and then so you can't use it while he's gone. And then I'll show you mine. They created these anywhere mailbirds finally, because you always had to go find one of those in a town to get your mail. And I think people complained. And this is the one I got. Hobbin will like this one because he is a pirate parrot. Isn't he cute? So, I can put him down anywhere and grab my mail from him, which I have some mail in there, so there's the mail. And then he'll just sit there until for 9 minutes he'll sit there. So I don't know if I can bring out my yeah, I can. Okay, so then also there's a guy in town that's your warehouse. I went to him when I showed my little critters. But if you're out somewhere not near a warehouse, you can get an anywhere warehouse. And this is the one I got. And I have to run like that or I will get slammed into they'll slam me right in there. But it's a portable warehouse, so you can, if you needed something you didn't have on you, you could pull that out and then you'd have stuff. This stuff right here is my pajamas. I should put those on for you, but I'm not. I'm going to do an episode where I show all these costumes. They're so pretty. And my jammers. If I put on my jammers before I sleep, it gives me extra labor. So I always forget to do it, but that's what it does. Okay, so that is the end of this tour. I hope you enjoyed visiting my house. If you get in the game, come and have coffee with me, or we'll drink some beer and collapse on the floor. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one, or if you're bored, I won't. Bye.